have to seek God for ourselves. So this docuseries shares the stories of people who took that leap of faith, and in doing so, their journey inspired me and still does. And it just goes to show you that we're all connected, and you never know what God is doing in someone's life, what he's doing in their heart, and where he would take them.
So I remember the first time, not the first time, but yet the most significant time in my life where I had to step out and trust God. It was shortly after my suicide attempt, and I remember the disconnect of people. I remember people shaming me and turning away from me and ridiculing me and distancing themselves. And I had to make sure that I spent so much time with God that I didn't trust in my own opinion of myself, but I trusted in who he called me to be, not in what they said I was, but who he called me to be. Not who I saw of myself as being a failure to failure, but I had to trust in who he established and was calling me to be. And there's this journey of life that we face where our trust in God gets tested and challenged. We trust God for a car and we get a car. And then we trust ourselves to maintain the car and we maintain it. And then we have faith in God that God will bless us with a home. And then we get the home, and then we trust that we're going to do that what we need to do to provide for our family, to maintain a roof over our head. And so the interesting thing about trusting God in life is that every level you trust, there's always a greater dimension. There's always somewhere else you have to go into. And I remember coming out of the psych ward and the doctor saying, hey, you're going to be like this for the rest of your life and you're going to have to take medicine. And I remember trusting God, but trusting in myself that I was not going to allow my distractions or my past to influence me and keep me from coming into who I've become today. And so you're looking at someone who stepped out on trust and faith and believed God and hold God to his word and ask God, listen, every day, remind me of who you are so I can trust in who you are and I don't have to rely and trust in my own self. The Bible says, lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path.